Hey everybody, welcome to Parker Group Live today on this beautiful Monday morning or afternoon, I guess it is now. One of the questions that we wanted to address today is something that we frequently hear from our clients as they're shopping around for a new home, and it's, can I buy this home with what we refer to as a renovation loan or a 203K loan? And so we brought Clark from Meridian Bank here to talk to us a little bit about that and that process and what that means, because there's a lot of misconceptions about renovation loans, and he can give us some great information on how that process works and some pros and cons to think about as you're making that decision.
Okay, renovation loans, aka a FHA 203K loan. Face value, they look great. Hey, get money to fix up that home and make it move-in ready. And it can be that. Yet there are a few things that you really need to understand about an FHA loan before choosing that path. First of all, FHA, it is a loan that is provided by the Federal Housing Authority, so therefore it will require a 3.5% minimum down payment. And of course, plus you're gonna have some closing costs in there. But let's talk about the pros first. The loan itself is in essence giving you fixer-up money, renovation monies up front, along with the money to buy the home. So you're going to have one loan, of which you're going to have the money to fix up the home as well as to provide the mortgage. Now, there's one closing in that, so that's a good thing. One closing means less lawyer fees, less title fees, etc. Then lastly, and I'll get back to this, get the home of your dreams. There are cons. There are cons that you need to know about. First of all, you're going to need a contractor who's either FHA approved or has done this type of loan previously, because it does entail them having to put some of their own money on the line as a builder and then get that money, the follow-on payment, at the end of the construction process when the FHA has signed off on all the renovations that have been done. So the contractor will get half the money up front, half the money when it is been inspected by the FHA and deemed satisfactory. Okay, so that means there are going to be two inspections: an inspection up front by your contractor, and then an inspection in the end by the FHA guy, who's going to tell you whether it passes muster or not. Again, I mentioned that it's an FHA loan, so you're going to have 3.5% down payment as well as the closing costs. So it's important to note that, like any FHA loan, those two components are going to be a part of the deal. And then ultimately at the end, and this is really probably one of the bigger negatives besides the contractors getting frustrated because they're not getting their normal flow of money on a draw system. They get half up front, and it's got to cover all the materials, so they may go into their own pocket for this deal. And then lastly, the rates, the interest rates, every charge that you pay for a normal construction or a normal real estate closing might be a little higher than it would otherwise. So we generally say, if you have found the home of your dreams, but it needs a little love and care and money, and you need to put that all together with one loan, well, we do 203K loans. However, if I'm going to have a $100,000 home and a $30,000 repair, you might be better off going for that $140,000 or $45,000 home that is move-in ready. You might be better off going that route. But again, it comes down to, is that the home of your dreams?
Yeah, so some things to consider when you're looking at homes that aren't perfect, because banks typically won't give financing for homes if they're not move-in ready for various reasons depending on the loan program that you have. And so this is an option for you if you find that dream home that's not quite move-in ready or perfect. But some things to consider is this is a process. It does take some time to get through, and it can be difficult depending on the situation. So great information, Clark. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, comment below, give us a call, email. We're always available. Thanks so much, guys.